All right, welcome back. This is going to be another Stormgate cast, and I'm algorithm0r, and this is going to be a special one because this one is starring me, algorithm0r, woo, in the Red Infernal, of course, and my buddy, as we already saw here, Dutchy, the miasma abuser, is the Blue Infernal. And this was just a match, a custom game, and we're just trash talking Dutchy a little bit here. But he had been trying to get me back into the game. Ah, ha, ha. See? Look at that sweet skills of mine. He totally did that to himself. But yeah, no, he's glad that I was back playing some ladder, and we were playing a few matches together. And even though he tried to get those creeps to attack me, it still made me mess up my build because I don't really know what I'm doing. But I copied this build from some pros I like to watch, where you chop down the trees here and you put your base here. I think his Hexen was looking for my base, but I was so clever. So clever. And I've gone for 2 production buildings after my shrine, I think. And he's going for, I think this is a kind of standard build he likes, especially against vanguards, which is to put down a vault and a meat farm. The meat farm is early, but it's there for the fell hogs to be defensive against maybe fiend run bys. And his Hexen is just straight up living in my base, scouting it out, trying to see what's going on. Mostly because I haven't given her any reason to leave. And there she goes. She teleports off. He's already on his 3rd shrine, but I'm a little behind him, so I'm not that far behind his macro, and I do have 2 production structures up. He's just got the vault. And let's see, I don't think I haven't put anything down, but I'm going straight for upgrades here. That's certainly kind of greedy. Don't know if that's super viable, but that's my build plan, I guess, going straight into upgrades. And at Dutchy, there we go. He's got 2. Oh, he started working on this. Not clear what happened over there. And I'm just camping out, I guess. I'm just chilling. That's my style because I'm not great at micro and I don't like to fight this without overwhelming odds. What do I got here? I do send out an imp. I think he's going to go do some lumber imping. Meanwhile, Dutchy's already on his health camp, so he is ahead of me in the creeping. So my imp doesn't mind. He's just here chopping trees. Well, it looks like... Oh, yes, See, as I told you, I'm not great at micro. I'm already potentially going to lose my gaunts here, but I did manage to keep them alive. And my imp didn't build the farm yet because he didn't get those instructions yet because, you know, I just didn't tell him. That's just how it is. And here we have some beans coming for a run by, but I got a couple units here. Actually, whoa. Sorry about that. It looks like I lost a gaunt there, but I took out the fiends, so could have been worse, actually. They could have got in there and started doing eco damage. I'm not even sure if I really noticed that when I was microing my units, and by that I mean probably not paying attention at all. So good thing my units were on attack move. And so I've taken the health camp. Is Dutchy... Where is... He's got a skull. Okay, so he was standing in his speed camp. Now he's going for his vision while I grab mine as well. And do I have upgrades? So I've got 1. I already have plague axes. And my Soulforge Ascendance is on the way. No plague axes for Dutchy, but he does have Ritual Chamber up, and they are on the way. He also has... Ooh, he's going for Magmadon. That's the Demon Hoof Trampers. That's the stun upgrade. I don't think he has Brood upgrades, because that would be really early. And he already has a mag out. I'm not even sure if I'm on tier 2. It looks like I am. But I haven't added any mags yet. It's brutes and gaunts for me. One fiend tries to take my tower, but I again didn't even have to control my units. I think they just moved right on there. And I guess I'm not. I mean, am I gonna go for this space or for this? Yes. I thought I might be going to be a little bit aggressive. So I say this so I don't know what's going to happen in this game that I played. That's because I played this game last week, so I don't really remember. It's been sitting in my replay pack. I just finally got to it. So, like you all, maybe this is kind of fresh for me. I don't remember. Oh, there's a mag of my own. It's a very brag mag. What are you doing, bro? He was probably just on his rally, and so I do have a mag now, but oh, it's still only one mag here, but I imagine there are more. There's another one coming, or for Dutchy. And remember, he did Demon Hoof Tremors already, and he's on to Brute upgrades now, whereas I'm doing my Demon Hoof Tremors, so that will actually be done before his Brute upgrades. I've got a Spire on the way. And here he comes. He's trying to take my Luminite. I mean, he does take my Luminite. And it kind of looks like it's even. He's got an extra mag, and that could definitely do some damage if properly microed, and if I don't micro against it. But I got a couple more megs going. I mean, he got a couple more megs. He's got 3 more megs coming. So, and looks like I'm putting down a few more production buildings as I've got the money, but I haven't been able to pump the units. So I think what happened here is I saw him walk past here with my vision tower, and so I tried to get on top of his units, and I do manage to get a few of them there. Very nice trample. Another thing I like there, he only used 1 mag for his trample, so that if I did try and attack into that, he could trigger the other ones as needed. And I just ran away because I killed a few units and I didn't want to fight into that. And maybe I should have chased him, but yeah. I wasn't really trying to have a full engage there. My goal, what I really wanted, what I had hoped, was to catch him fighting that Ethereum camp and then try and, you know, get some good damage while he's fighting those big creeps. But that's not what happened. Now he's going to get on my health and kill the farm. And just go straight for the farm, which is the right thing to do. Don't spend time fighting those hogs. Oh, and he just goes and goes right through. Maybe he saw me coming. I think that's probably wise. And there's... So he's just got a bad rally here as half his units are coming down one side. Good trample to take out all those fiends. So that's the retreat trample. And I could be doing a better job here of trying to get us around. I could try and run my units forward. Now I'm going to march my mags through here. And maybe go for his health camp, or it's not clear. And unlike I've been commenting before, I used all my mags there to trample those trees when I only needed 1 or 2. And looks like I'm trying to put up kind of a forward defensive wall here. Although we can see here that now Dutchy is pulling a little bit ahead in terms of overall supply. He's like 40 up, 50 up. And that's just a ton of Magmadons. It looks like he's just got like 12 or something here. And I certainly don't have that number. I'm on like 8 maybe. And he's got so many that they're basically body blocking each other. That could be in my advantage. But remember, of course, Magmadons, their push priority when they're trampling means they can just push right through everything and get in the middle of everything. Now I'm not sure where I'm headed. Oh, I'm going for my vision. And this is awkward since all my units have to walk through that narrow. Good SimCity. Meanwhile, Dutchy's right on my back door. And I imagine he's probably trying to come, yeah. Oh, okay, I thought he might. Very common to knock this down. You see me even putting some defensive buildings right now, anticipating it. But here he comes in the front, using some tramples on my fell hogs. So, interesting. But it's just going to go for the farms there, which maybe is the right thing to do, because if he gets out of position too much in my base, so he kills 2 farms, and maybe isn't super sure what to do. So now, yeah, this is where he's like, I'm not sure if I could get... He uses all his tramples. That was probably not great. These makes out of mine. Now I use all my tramples as well. And now my units are inside his. His are, I don't know, surrounding mine. That's usually good for him. And there he goes, another full trample. I go for another trample. And looks like my mags are coming out on top here. Yeah, actually, that kind of worked out well for me. Though I think at the meantime, these mags were killing all my workers. So all the workers over here got killed. There's only 2 left. Although, here's a little secret. My macro is so bad, I don't think I had a full saturation there anyways. Oh, these, haha! Take that, Hexen. I'm sure glad I did that, and I'm sure glad I left my fiends here. That was totally on purpose. But I did get a bunch of Hexen here, so that's nice. That's actually lucky for me. There's a Hexen who sacrificed herself to get a bunch of miasma. Now, the miasma here is not good for me, since the Magmadons take a lot of damage in it, and they're not exactly kiting units. We got some tramples there, and some tramples back, and I pull back from it. There are a couple Hellborn join. This could be not that bad. In fact, this actually is looking good for me, although that's a good... Okay, I'm not sure what... My unit control here is very bad. And, oh no, that's really bad. Half of my mags get cut off and basically killed for free here. I think I could have had something there, but that did not work out well for me. And now I turn and fight fiends. That was bad. With the Nightfall infestation, very well down from Dutchy. This is where the skill difference is starting to show up, as Dutchy drops the Nightfall on me, traps half my units, and really makes me pay. So I had evened up in supply, and then that push across the map dropped me all the way back down to where I was before Dutchy had sacrificed all those mags. And here he's got a dragon on the map. I do not. I'm super oversaturated over here. And I think I'm trying to send them back over. See, that's me just trying to catch up. I have all these dudes. I'm not even sure if I know that I can get a dragon. Look how much animus I have. And now Dutchy's coming for the back door. I'm just chilling out the front. Dragon, there's a dragon for me. But it is a 80 supply lead. These brutes, they're like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Which is kind of good for me, because they are kind of all out of position. Although my units are not on attack move. What are you doing? Oh, geez. Once again, my units were just on move command or something. And actually, alright with the tramples to get some splits. But then, actually, I think that leaves all my mags kind of surrounded. So instead of trying to get good concave or good surround on his units, I pretty much split all my units to be surrounded and destroyed. Which we just watched happen. And that will be a GG from me.